quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back cage yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back cage yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Oh! Bring them out, 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 bring them out. You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. I go by the name of Swiss Beats the Monster. Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out.
We're the game for Cincinnati.
Bring them out, bring them out.
Winter is just around the corner as you get a look at Highmark Stadium just south of Buffalo, New York. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Buffalo Bills.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Motion man is Shakir. To the air, Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They run for the first time with James Cook.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. 17 carries, 77 yards, and a touchdown.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
At the Bengals' 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Allen. It's complete to Cook. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard line.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Allen. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Evan McPherson now for the PAT. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Powering his way forward. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bills offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond as you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB. You'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Allen.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense?
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. That sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37.
And the Bills, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Has his man, it's Shakir.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 5 at the 32-yard line.
Allen off the play fake.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down.
Eddie Piñeiro on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And this is up and good from Piñeiro. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And he did everything possible to rally his team to a win last week, didn't he? What did he throw for?
Over 450 yards.
I mean, that's a pretty phenomenal performance. So, obviously, he and the offense were clicking pretty well. The other two-thirds, though, that comes into question. Defense and special teams, they need all of them to play better in this one, too.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
The numbers for Brown from a week ago: 8 carries, 56 yards, and a touchdown.
And that score solidified his standing at the top of the touchdown chart. And right now, he's looking to finish this season strong with a few more.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Here we go.
Trying for it with P-Ryan. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down.
Bengals first down.
The way this game is going, the way that they possess the ball on the other side of the field, you go 3 and out here, you might not see the ball again until the second quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow on play action. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki, 31 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that gives him a 3-point lead.
Bills 10.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
A little juke.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
And they'll be going for 6. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And it is caught. And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On play action, Allen will fire deep looking for more. And the defense has it
intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
On one, right?
The Bengals drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
10 at the 41-yard line.
11 MT, 11 MT.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 34-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 34. Now Burrow. That's caught right side by Worthy. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 34 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And that is the definition of yards after catch. They go short on the pass, and the receiver does the rest.
Seems so harmless, doesn't it, to throw it underneath, a short pass like that? But, boy, it gets dangerous in the hands of the right receiver as he makes a move and takes it the distance.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
Here we go.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. So the lead stretches from 9 up to 11. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
It's 2nd and inches.
Now Allen. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the right side, and he's got more complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Now Allen. He's going to look deep for more. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown set to take over once more. Now, he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Now it's Burrow. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down.
Here we go.
A gain of 12.
Again, it's Burrow. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. An inside give, Brown. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go.
17-yard line.
11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
McPherson on for the point after.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it all concluded with a touchdown pass to the tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21.
To the shotgun snap to Allen.
Throw left side to Kincaid.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And again, it's Allen. Touchdown, Bills! James Cook taking it in. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Piniero's extra point up and good.
And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
Bills 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piniero to kick it off.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now it's Burrow.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Big 13.
Burrow looking to pass. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Nifty move. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24.
The Bills offense now for one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Allen off the play fake. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Set to kick off.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going. And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And that is is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
Back to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move him over 4,000 yards passing for the season. And even in today's age of offense, that's a number that's meaningful to quarterbacks. It's not an easy plateau to get to.
This is Brown going up the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Cook up the gut. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air, Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right out the 45.
This 2nd and 4.
At the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Allen. And Cook has it left side. So he stopped for no gain. And now it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
3rd and 4.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 42.
For a Bills, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Allen again. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Dexter Lawrence busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw, it's Allen.
That's caught by Kincaid, working the middle of the field.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Gain of 14 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Allen to throw it. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
Daxton Hill picks it off.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6. 6 for a Bengals TD.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
He's got him in, complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A big play here for Buffalo. 53 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Moore, the man in motion. Allen now looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Moore. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15.
Allen to throw once more. Setting up the screen for Cook.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. Allen taking it himself. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Khalil Shakir.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Bills take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays.
And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. 11, come.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes.
58 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Up the middle, here's Pirine.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, can. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
On one, ready?
And this offense on third down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
11.
First and goal at
Here we
the
go.
1-yard line.
Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way.
And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals.
Chase Brown
with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31.
And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 40.
And he'll throw right away. Finding Shakir across the formation.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's Cook again. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
12 yards that time, and a Bills first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
gun. It's Allen. And that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Allen. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 12-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Look out.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. And that touchdown there, it's not going to get him a win. It makes things a little more respectable.
Yeah, a little more palatable going out in this ball game. A little something to build on going into the next game, but it won't alter the final score.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that will cut this lead down to 25.
56. Bills 31.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people were, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Gun.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen. And it turns into a nice positive play.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, it's P. Ryan.
And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 20.
Burrow now off the bootleg. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They go right back to the ground here, and Brown. And he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, The second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
23 yards.
23 yards, the final tally.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete